Hey guys, it's Will and Anthony from Reptilian Death Race, and today we're going to show you how to, or give you tips on how to build a large snake enclosure for something like this ball python here. She will be going in there. I'm just playing. This is for Burmese snakes, or Burmese pythons and stuff bigger, so let's get started here. Alright, what we did to start off with was we went and bought 2 sheets, the largest sheets of melamine we could find, and a bunch of 2x4s. I think we bought 5, but we ran low, so I think we ended up getting about 7 8-footers, 2x4s. What we did was you measure out how long you want your cage and cut the melamine, the top and the bottom the exact same, and then you brace up the top and bottom with 2x4s like this. Like that. And on the bottom we braced it even more by putting one right here, and if you want even more bracing you can put like a few more. I don't think you'll need it, but that's alright. And keep in mind that this is a budget snake cage in a way. Like this only costed us about $150 altogether. So yeah, you start out, build the top, bottom the exact same, brace it all up, everything. Then you come over here and put the top to the bottom. We have these 2x4s screwed into the bottom 2x4s. And then I should have left these longer, next time I will, but make these longer so you can screw it into the top 2x4s. And that'll hold your cage together and up. Make sure everything's flush, everything like that. And then once you got that figured out, the cage will be just kind of like a 2 open-sided box. So after you do that, get your measure the back out. Make sure you go all the way to the top with the back piece of melamine, all the way to the sides, and all the way to the bottom, and screw it into the 2x4s. And so that way it holds stronger. And always pre-drill your melamine so it doesn't crack. Then we got all this from Menards, but you can get it from Lowe's and anywhere else. This is a sheet of acrylic. Once we had it all built, we did measurements and got a piece of acrylic that would work. And what we did, these are for cabinets and stuff, but they work really good to put your acrylic in. And as you can see, this acrylic's really strong, so it's not going to be flexing if a big snake's laying on it or hits it or anything, and it's not going to crack like glass. So it's a lot safer. And we painted the top right here. Everything you can see you can paint. I haven't done this yet because there's a sticker you can buy and you blow dry it on and it makes it look all nice. So I still have to do that, but I didn't paint the tops like up here because we're going to be stacking another big enclosure on top of it. So it should work well. Then also there's some, you can't even see the screw holes, there's a few, but we put those there, and then I covered them with a latex paint because you don't want, you know, moisture, urine, anything like that getting into your melamine because it gets soggy and everything will rust and stuff like that. And then for the sides right here, we use like an aquarium type silicone to line up the sides so it can't leak out the sides, out the back. Just line it on all of your cracks so nothing can get out. And to prove this, I think this cage is about 6 foot long and about 2 feet deep approximately, and it's more than big enough for a full-grown female albino Burmese. And for comparison, this is our 10-foot albino male in the cage, and as you can see, if you back the camera up a little bit, you can see that when he's in the cage he doesn't take up much room. So this cage is more than plenty. He's taking up maybe a third of the cage, so you got lots of room to put your water dish, everything else like that. And depending, we haven't put a heating system in this yet, you can put, you know, like cut a hole in here for a light if you want for the top, if you don't plan on stacking it, or you could screw in like a heat grid on top or just something like that for heat. You can do, it's almost limitless what you can do. Obviously you couldn't use heat tape because heat tape's not going to seep through the wood, but a good heat panel, light, something like that will for sure keep your snake warm. And as you can see here, big old Burmese seems pretty happy in it. I still have to make knobs right here so we can open and close it easier, and I'm gonna put a lock system right here somehow. I haven't figured it out quite yet, so I can throw that and just lock it to the side here. And that's how we're gonna lock it, because with your big snakes you want them controlled and everything else like that. He doesn't live in this cage yet, that's why there's nothing in there. We just have him in there for size comparison. So it's not like we're leaving him in a bear cage without any water or anything. This isn't his cage right now. We built this for a big albino female Burmese we're going to be getting here soon. So we're going to have to do an update on her when we get her, which is going to be really fun. I can't wait to produce some albino Burmese. But anyway, thanks for checking in at Reptilian Death Race with Will and Anthony. We hope to catch you next time.